launched here in New York in September. Thank you.
I thank the representative of Switzerland for their statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of China.
President, I thank Deputy Special Coordinator Hardy for his briefing. Last Wednesday, because of the lone U.S. veto, the Council's efforts to push for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza were once again thwarted. In the days that followed, hundreds more civilians lost their lives in Gaza. With each passing day, the situation is worsening, moving into an even more dangerous direction. We saw that on November 21st, in an early morning Israeli attack of a residential area in Beit Lahia, North Gaza, dozens of women and children were killed in their sleep. On the 23rd, Israel again attacked the Kamal Adwan hospital in North Gaza, causing further serious damage to the only remaining medical facility in the north, and newborn babies lost their oxygen supply and went into cardiac arrest. On the 24th, Israel issued an emergency evacuation order for the eastern part of Gaza City, and a large number of people were forced to flee overnight, and they were being displaced yet again. Also, in the past few days, Israel continued its indiscriminate bombardment of south and east Lebanon, repeatedly striking the densely populated urban area of Beirut, leveling large areas of villages and leaving hundreds of innocent civilians in flames. Accompanied by the paralysis of the Council is the war machine going at full throttle. The facts show that the Council's continued delay will mean even greater destruction and civilian casualties. The Council cannot afford to pause and wait. It must seize every minute and take all necessary actions at the earliest opportunity. First, it must promote an immediate, unconditional, and lasting ceasefire. A ceasefire is an essential precondition for saving lives and cannot be linked to any issue. Insisting on preconditions for a ceasefire means condoning the continued killing of innocent civilians and giving the green light for prolonging the war. Second, barriers to humanitarian access must be removed. The fulfillment of international humanitarian law is a non-negotiable obligation and cannot be a bargaining chip. Israel must lift all restrictions on access, cease the implementation of and revoke its bill against UNRWA, and effectively guarantee the access and safe distribution at scale of humanitarian supplies throughout Gaza. Third, unilateral actions that undermine the basis of the two-state solution must be rejected. The implementation of the two-state solution on the basis of international law and Security Council resolutions is the only viable way to resolve the Palestinian question. In order to preserve the prospects for the two-state solution, the barbaric expansion of illegal settlements in the West Bank must be halted, and any dangerous attempt to annex the West Bank must be rejected. The future arrangements for Gaza must be premised on an Israeli withdrawal and be decided by the Palestinian people through their own consultations. Any change in Gaza's demographics and territory is unacceptable. Fourth, a wider regional conflict must be stopped. The situation in the Middle East is already precarious, and Israel must abandon its obsession with the use of force and cease its aggression and provocative adventures against Lebanon, Syria, Iran, and other countries. And UNIFIL is authorized to carry out its mandate in accordance with the Council resolutions, and all parties should respect and guarantee the safety of UNIFIL personnel and facilities. President, as has been said by the Deputy Special Coordinator, the Gaza conflict is the biggest stress test the United Nations has ever faced in the Middle East. In our view, this stress test is the first and foremost a test for the Council members. It tests their ability to save lives and maintain peace. It tests their determination to uphold international rule of law, fairness, and justice. It tests their willingness to safeguard the authority of the Council's mechanisms and resolutions. So far, due to the negative attitude of some countries, the Council's performance did not pass the test. We call on the individual country to face up squarely to its responsibilities and support the Council in using all options in the toolbox to take further action so as to achieve an immediate ceasefire and restore peace. Thank you, President.
I thank the representative of China for their statement, and I now give the floor